Good morning, students. In yesterday's class, I have read out the text of the story and completed the story halfway. And in my previous class, when I finished the story, we have come to know that Rama Rao returns disappointed from every place that he goes looking for a job. And finally, he chances upon a newspaper which consists of 4 pages, and all of them are devoted to crossword puzzle. So now Rama Rao decides that he would be filling the crossword puzzles, and for the next few days, he put himself away from the family affairs and the family cares, and totally he was involved into tallow or fellow, bad or mad or sad. So these were the words that he was employing in filling the puzzle, and every week he used to fill the puzzle with the hope that he's going to win a prize for that. And every next day when the result was to be announced, he used to stand in front of the library to just get a glimpse of the paper so that he could see whether he has chanced upon the right answers. And every time he filled the crossword puzzle and waited for the answer, every time he was disappointed, knowing the fact that there was something wrong that he had committed in it, and because of that he was not able to get any prize. Now, writer has very beautifully, written a few lines about this. I will read out from the text. He says, "This violent alternative between hope and despair soon wrecked his nerves and balance. At home, he hardly spoke to anyone. His head was always bowed in thought. He quarreled with his wife if she refused to give him rupee for the puzzles. She was of a mild disposition and was incapable of a sustained quarrel, with the result that he always get what he wanted, though it meant a slight sacrifice in household expenses." Now, this filling of the crossword puzzle had, taken such a big impact on Rama Rao that the frustration of not getting any result, the frustration of not having won any prize, it was spreading to different areas. He used to quarrel with his wife, he used to fight with his children, he used to always ask for money, and the wife, though she was of a very gentle nature, she could not say no to her husband, and every time she had to cut out from the household expenses and give something to the husband. So one day, Rama Rao, he insists his wife that he wants this time a little more of money, because he was going to fill a big puzzle, and if he wins that particular puzzle, so he would be getting a big prize for that. So finally he takes some money from his wife and fills that puzzle, devoting a lot of time and everything, and then waiting for the day on which the results were to be announced. And when he walks to the place, he purchases the paper and he looks at the answers and then tallies with the answers that he had written. He realizes that, oh my God, this time again he has made a lot of blunders. He came to the conclusion that life was not worth living. If one had the misfortune to be born in the world, the best remedy was to end matters on a railway line or with a rope. So he decides he contemplates suicide. He thinks of giving up his life, because he was so disappointed that despite taking the money from his wife, despite cutting on the expenses of his family, food and everything, he was putting in money where he was not getting the returns for it. So he finally decides that now I have given up on everything, and now I will just give up my life so that I am no longer a burden to my family and my children. And so he decides to go to the railway line, and he lies down on the line waiting for the train to arrive. But as what is destined always happens, he kept on waiting and waiting, and finally he's tired of waiting and he gets up, and then he questions somebody as to why the train is not coming on the track. And somebody replies that a good train has derailed 3 stations off and the way is blocked. They have sent up a relief. All the trains will be at least 3 hours late today. So Rama Rao is very happy on listening to this, and he realizes that probably God has something else in his mind, because had God wanted, he would have died by the coming of the train. But since God is not wanting that he should die, probably the things have been made that way. So he immediately rushes to his home. He realizes that his wife is waiting at the door. She was a little perturbed. She was a little, worried about the fact that Rama Rao was very late today. And then finally they sit down and eat, and they say that, she says that our tenants in the extension bungalow came in the evening to ask if we would sell the house. They are ready to offer good cash for it immediately. She added quietly, I think we may sell the house. So finally, a ray of hope for Ramarao when the tenants had decided that they would purchase the house of Ramarao. And naturally, there is a lot of difference between paying the rent and paying the actual amount for the house. And Ramarao was very happy. He says it's a very excellent idea. And then he says that we are going to get this much amount of money. And some of the money the wife is going to keep, and the rest of the money I am going to take and go to some other place so that I can look for some kind of a job. And then the wife says that, do you want money? Are you going to employ your 500 rupees to get more money out of crossword puzzles? And Ramarao replies that, no more of crossword puzzles. I had a lot of it. So this is how the story finishes. As usual, R.K. Narayan has written in a very simple English and a very lucid style. He has got a very lucid style of writing and understandable English, not very difficult in terms of diction. So students, once you have understood the story, you are required to answer the questions which are given at the back of the chapters in the book prescribed in your syllabus, Language Through Literature. And it is a book by Central Institute of English and Foreign Languages. And you have to attempt the questions from this. And any queries or any questions regarding the understanding of the text or the understanding of the questions can be asked in the class. Thank you, students.